Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Thursday. We've made it through almost another week at this point. Everything seems to be going not so bad. I'm actually kind of adjusting to it, and I'm kind of enjoying it that it's going by this quickly. Today is another busy day for me. I'm actually hosting an event for our work at home crew, so I'm doing a lot of the prep work on that right now. The work that I have to do is I had to create a PowerPoint presentation in regards to the event and what's taking place, as well as the additional things that needed to be taken care of as well. So a lot of work stuff going on, which, it's common, right? The phone's going off. It's always going off. Yeah, so, and if you want to make my phone go off and you want to make it ding and chime, you can do it too. Go down into my About section and click on some of the social media stuff and subscribe to me. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram. It'd be great for it to make that noise when I get a new follower. I don't have a lot. Of course, I don't have a lot of subscribers here yet either. But again, that's okay. The few that I do have, I really appreciate you being here with me and watching every day. It means a lot. So, but if you don't subscribe to me on social media or follow me on social media, make sure you do that. Sometimes you get some extra rants and raves about my day that I don't normally throw into the vlog. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna just get this day started, get some work done, and try not to fall apart before Friday. Also, as you guys saw yesterday, I did actually go ahead and make the reservations for Disney. I'm really excited that's coming up soon. Soon as in it's a while away. But all the same, I will be going to Disney World and spending at least 5 to 6 days, I think it is there. So 6 glorious days at Disney. I don't know what to say about that. I'm over the moon on that one. Really excited about that opportunity to be able to spend that much time there. I've mentioned it before, I usually go and only stay a few days, but this time I'm actually dedicating a almost a full week at Disney, which is going to be a blessing and a curse. The blessing part is it's that long at Disney. Who doesn't love being at Disney that long unless you absolutely hate Disney? And if you absolutely hate Disney, I don't know why you're on my channel, because I talk about Disney a lot. But on the flip side, it's the curse. The curse is, after being that much time at Disney and being that involved, you're going to go through the stages of departure from Disney. They go a little something like this. Oh my gosh, do you remember when we did that? Oh, and yes, when you saw Pluto doing that little dance. How about the parade? Wasn't that great? Oh my gosh, it was so... And the food at the Food and Wine Festival, that, yes, that, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's sad we're having to leave already. It just seems like the week went by so fast. But, you know, we got the memories to go on, and we can always think about next time, right? I mean, yeah, it was fun. I had a great time. It's just, everything looks so normal now. It's like there's just dirty buildings and other cars. Not everybody's smiling and happy. I guess at the end of the day, I mean, it was a good time, so you can't forget the good times, right? You just have to accept the fact that everything is not as magical outside of Disney. So you just have to kind of keep dreaming for the next time you get to go. And take off your ears, you know, I guess it's that time. You know, now that I'm almost back home, it's time to return to the real world. Alright, well, been home from Disney a week. I've showed everybody the pictures on every place I possibly can online. So everybody knows how great of a time I had. But the worst part is it's over. So I guess I know what I'll do. I'll start planning for my next trip right now. Yeah, maybe next time I can do... Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. And I can go to the Christmas party maybe. Or maybe I should go to the... So that's kind of how people go through Disney, right? If you've ever been to Disney and you're a huge Disney fan, you typically go through those phases. So there are definitely stages to the Disney experience. And if you're only there like one day and you don't stay at a resort and maybe you stay off resort, you may not experience it as much. Definitely you experience it if you stay on the resort property and you stay there for any length of time. I would say I've been there before and I've stayed there maybe 2 days at minimum, and that's when it starts to kick in. Because when you stay at the resorts, you do become a part of the magic. You're surrounded by it. You don't see the real world, which is kind of nice actually. Every time I've gone to Disney, I've never drove the car. I park the car at the resort. I take the bus, which is, it's a bus, but it's still magical. Because when you're on the bus, you're hearing this Disney music and you're seeing all these Disney signs and everybody's wearing Mickey ears and it's just great. And then when you leave the park at the end of the night and you're on your way home, the music on the bus is a little more subdued. It will welcome you home. When you get to the resort, the host at the doors will say welcome home, or about welcome back, and everything's just fantastic. I have to say, when you pull out of the park and you pull past that gate and it says we'll see you again soon, and you see all the characters waving goodbye, and just right down the road is the interstate and unmanicured grass and graffiti, you're just like, real world. And that's when the realization sets in that you're over, your time is done, your story is complete for this vacation, and you get to do it all again soon. So that's the stages of Disney. I'm sure a lot of you probably, if you are Disney fans, have experienced this in some shape, form, or fashion. It's a horrible feeling at first, but then the realization that you are fixing to start planning, you're fixing to start planning your next vacation as soon as you get home, or in my case, I'm already looking at stuff in the car on my phone on the way back to plan for the next trip. So yeah, definitely something everyone goes through, but well worth it. So I feel like 7 days, or 5 or 6 days there this time will really make this arc a little more difficult than normal, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the excitement, the thrill, and I'm excited for the Food and Wine Festival. When I was younger, I would have thought Food and Wine Festival boring. I want to ride the rides and do the stuff. But no, now I'm old, and it's quite obvious. I enjoy the Food and Wine Festival. I have my passport up on the shelf above me from last year. I went around, I ate at as many different countries as I wanted to or could. A lot of the countries that serve seafood and fishy food, I don't do seafood or fishy food, so I missed out on some of them. But I will tell you, I did have this is one thing I am definitely getting this year again, and I'm getting my own, maybe 4 of them. They were so good. Was the creme brulee in France, in the French Pavilion. It was amazing. I'd never had creme brulee before. I have dreamed of that creme brulee since last year. Like once a month, I will dream of how great it was. So definitely going to give that a try again. The baklava was really good as well, but there was a lot of food that was just kind of meh. It's kind of meh. I did have some fondue and I had a couple other things. I'd have to look at the stamp book to remember it all. But it was a lot of fun, and I ate a lot of food. And I got to explore Epcot a lot more, and that's obviously because I'm getting older. That's kind of what I do now, is I enjoy more of the slower paced life. But don't get me wrong, I still get on the rides with the best of them. I still like to enjoy the thrill. Alright, well, I've rambled on enough and given you enough examples. Let's get this day started and see what all happens. So currently right now I'm going through and creating custom thumbnails for all the videos that are on here. I used to make those, they call clickbait images and thumbnails, and I kind of like them, but I just got lazy and quit making them. So I found an app that actually will help make them a lot quicker, because that was my problem, is I was taking too long to make them, and then I have to edit them and upload them and do all that. So this actually makes it a lot easier, so thumbs up for that. But yeah, as you can see, I'm working on it on this computer here, trying to get it all squared away, and maybe there'll be some new thumbnails for the images in YouTube versus just random pictures of me looking like, right? Alright, so the day has come to an end for me. Work is done. I'm going to go sit on the couch and maybe play a video game for a little bit before getting something for dinner. I don't know, I feel like blowing things up just for some random reason. And video games are the only way you should blow up anything. Unless you have fireworks and you do it safely. Trust me, I know they are dangerous. Anyway, tomorrow is Friday, so at the end of another week, and it's time for a weekend. No plans as of right now, and I'm really hoping for something interesting to go on, because the weather is becoming rather friendly. Today it's actually really nice outside. You can tell that fall is knocking on the door, and it will be here very soon, and I'm really excited because not next week but the week after is Labor Day, and if you don't know me, then you don't know me yet. But I will tell you, Labor Day, I will literally take down all of the summer decor and put up every bit of fall decor. And then this house will just explode with fall. I put up the fall decorations at the end of the driveway. I put them up in the living room. I take down all the summer stuff because when fall is here on Labor Day. And that's when I kick it into full super fall drive. Don't get me wrong, right now, if you walk into the living room, it smells like pumpkin spice, pecan happiness. And that's kind of how I live my life. It's always fall here in this house. It really smells that way. But I digress. I think I'm going to enjoy some video gamage, or maybe just go sit outside for a little while, because the temperatures are starting to feel good, which means also I can crank up the hot tub. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and call this day a done deal. I will see you guys on the other side. Till tomorrow.